Hello and welcome to my channel. This is my life for iron. Today I'm gonna talk about the new lens Tamron 28-70 f 2.8. Wow, I finally got this lens. Nice. So I already have the Sony 24-240 lens, so I'm gonna do a little bit comparison video in the future, not today. This video I'm gonna just talk about my first impression. I just got this lens this evening, so I haven't tested yet. But I just shot some random photos outside and in the room. Not really authentic testing, so I'm not gonna show you any samples because it's just pointless. I'm gonna do more accurate comparison in the future. So tonight I'm gonna just talk about the difference and why I got this lens. Why did I buy this lens? Holy shit, that's a lot of money again. 800 euros. Holy shit. But yeah, the difference. Okay, difference first. That Tamron is so much lighter than the 24-240. This super zoom goes all the way to 240. That's awesome, and it's wider at a wide angle. It's 24 instead of 28, but it is pretty heavy. And when you bring this, I mean, it's like a, I don't know, 100, 200, 300 grams difference. I haven't checked yet, but even though it's not like a huge difference, but in your hand, when you mount it on your camera, it feels different. That one, Tamron, definitely feels more lightweight and easy to carry around, easy to travel with. Alright, that's the first difference. And the build quality, I feel the build quality is still better on the 24-240. It's more solid. It's really heavy and solid. It feels really good. The zoom range on the 28-75 Tamron. Did I say 70 in the beginning of the video? I don't remember anymore. The zoom range on that is a little bit flimsy. I feel like just a little bit, not as sturdy as this one. This one is so nice and tight and yeah, tough to zoom. So it makes your zoom more steady in a video. Not sure about that one. We'll see in the future. So the aperture is 2.8, which is awesome. 2.8 constant aperture, as opposed to this one, 24 is 3.5, and when you zoom all the way in, it's gonna be reduced to 6.3. It's pretty bad. It's really bad. In low light, when I shoot with this lens on my A7RII, it's really bad. A lot of noise when it's really low light. Like you don't have really legit light source. It's really difficult to shoot clean footage. So I thought maybe it's a problem of the camera. A7RII just suck in low light, but maybe it's because of the lens. We'll test it out in the future and see the difference in low light. I'm very curious. And if you're curious as well, if you want to find out, stay tuned. I'm gonna do a comparison between these two lenses in low light and all the other practical occasions. So that's low light. It's definitely gonna have a lot of advantage. So that means you can shoot f2.8 from 28 all the way to 75. Means you can get a very clean image out of it, even you are at a long telephoto range, as opposed to this one. When you zoom to, I don't know, 50 or 70, it's already 6.3. It's it doesn't receive as much light. It's pretty difficult to shoot low light. Another huge difference is the minimum focus distance. This one, you have to stay this far from that from your subject, and with the Tamron, you can stay this close to your subject. It's a huge difference, really. It makes a huge difference. You can shoot macro with that, and you can just shoot a lot of angle, a lot of perspective that you just simply cannot obtain from this lens. So, like sometimes you want to shoot up close and just see, I don't know, you want to be up close. Like you can't with this lens. Like if I'm here and I want to shoot the computer, the screen, I have to stay back like that to be able to shoot it's in focus. So The Tamron is gonna create a lot of more opportunity, possibilities for creative choices, creative angles. It's a huge advantage. I think that's probably the best advantage beside the aperture. Yeah. The minimum focus distance is like a 19 centimeter or something. Let me check if it's written here. Okay, it's not written here. I'm gonna check later. All right. And also the filter thread is identical to my Sigma 16mm f1.4, which means I can share the ND filter with this one. That's awesome. You can shoot with ND filter on this lens in daylight. It's a wide aperture. That's gonna be awesome. That's another thing I like about this lens. It's small. It shares. I can share the filter thread. Share the filter. Yeah. What else? Other advantages? Whew. Actually, I really do love the 24mm, the wide angle. Yeah, it's a disadvantage for the Tamron. It's a little bit, you know, yeah, you can't get everything on a budget, but you know. So it's gonna be a little bit struggle for me in the future to choose which lens I'm gonna bring on a trip. Like, do I really want a wide angle? Do I really want to shoot selfie vlogging style like that? To be able to include everything in the background, or do I want a beautiful bokeh when I choose to on the Tamron? And yeah, in low light, that's gonna be a winner for sure. But I guess if I want to shoot a wide angle, I can just use my 10 to 18mm on an A7 on A6200 or something. So that's that. All right, what else? Let me think. Did I think of something else? Wait, let me think. What other differences does it make? It's actually pretty sharp. I heard people always compare this Tamron lens with the GM 24 to 70mm. So I bet it's really sharp. That's why people compare them. People also complain 24 to 40 is not sharp. People like discriminate. They think it's trash because the XO Mark rated really low in sharpness. But no, you have to think that it's a cross from 24 to 40. It's very impressive that they make such a decent sharpness lens for such a long range. So I would definitely say this is decent. It's at the same level with your kit lens, but maybe not as sharp as Tamron. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't shot anything comparison, so and we need to find out in the future. I can't tell you which one's sharp at the moment, but probably the Tamron is sharper. We'll see. All right. Oh. Yeah. So the bokeh, like, it's not crazy bokeh. Okay, it's f2.8, but the most exciting thing is that you can really get up close to the subject, and then you get crazy bokeh, and you get creative. That's the most exciting thing about this lens. So I'm gonna bring it to shoot some stuff the first chance I get very soon. Stay tuned, and I'm gonna shoot a comparison review of these two lenses and make a lot of money off YouTube money, YouTube AdSense. Come watch my video. Hell yeah. That's it. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Next time. Man, I love both these lenses. I really adore this lens. 24 to 240, man, it's crazy. Okay.